Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Hope you're doing well today. Got a beer from St Austell for you, and it's a bottle of their double IPA, better known as Big Job, coming in at 7.2% ABV. Double IPA, it says it's bottle conditioned there on the bottle. I'm a big fan of Proper Job, which is their sort of flagship IPA. So I've had this one once before, but it's not one that always pops up in my supermarket. Sometimes you can go a while without seeing it. I was recently down in Cornwall on my honeymoon, and I popped down to St Austell Brewery whilst I was down there just to pick up basically everything that I can't always get in the shops around here, because I do like St Austell beers. So yeah, it's got a bit of flavour text on the back. It says, if a job's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. A big beer, dry as a bone and jam full of Maris Otter malt and as many hops as we could get our hands on. It's not subtle, but if you love the taste of big, powerful hops, Big Job will be just the job for you. So yeah, 330ml bottle, this one. I mean, I think I have seen this before in Tesco, possibly Morrison's at one point before. You're probably looking at 180 a bottle, 180 to £2 a bottle. For a double IPA at 7.2% ABV, that's not too bad. There's the St Austell logo on a particularly shiny green bottle cap. This one looks the part. Let's get this cap off and see if this beer is any good. So I say, I've not had it for a long time. It's a lively one. I thought she was going to fly out then. It is a bottle conditioned beer, so like, it does state on the bottle that you should kind of keep a little bit at the bottom, but I ain't about that. I like to give it a bit of a swirl and get all of that stuff in my beer. In you go. Lovely jubbly. Right. Give it that swirl. There we go. Big Job. And there is the Big Job. And it's, you can see plenty of sediment, yeast and bits kind of hovering around in the glass. A slight kind of snow globe look to it. Not as bad as other beers lately that I've had for that, but there's a slight haze to it. It's generally sort of translucent, but yeah, there's a slight haze to it. Golden colour. It looks the part. Heads disappear pretty sharpish on that one, but it's decent levels of carbonation on it. You can kind of see rising up the glass there. Not too much of a man, but it looks good. Let's stick my nose in and see what we get in terms of an aroma. But the carbonation levels are pretty good on it. So here we go. Oh, big piney aroma. Citrus kick to it as well. It just smells of hops and pine. Subtle tropical fruit. There's a bit of pineapple on the aroma. That smells really nice. Big, piney, hoppy, subtle tropical fruit, pineapple. Possibly a bit of mango there. It smells lovely. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers. That's nice. It's got a lovely soft mouthfeel to it. Almost watery, the mouthfeel to it. Not as bitter on the back end as I thought it might be. God, that sun's beaming down on my face right now. See if it shines on the beer, on the good stuff. Yeah, not as bitter as I thought it might be at the end. But there's loads of piney notes to it, especially towards the end. At the beginning, the first thing you notice is how light it is. It's, like I say, quite thin, quite light, very drinkable. You are getting a bit of that 7.2% ABV. Nicely carbonated on the mouthfeel as well. Does enough to kind of throw around a piney citrusy. You're not getting too much of tropical fruit on the flavour that you're getting on the aroma. It's definitely more of a citrusy thing. Sort of lemon, lime, piney kick. That pininess now is growing. As I drink this beer, it's overtaking the flavour. It's definitely coming a piney, more of a kind of a, perhaps more of a West Coast style IPA. But that's nicely made. Oh, that's smashable, that is. That's dangerously smashable, 7.2. Really thirst quenching. But definitely citrus. Slight malt character. As that carbonation rush comes. Slight maltiness to it, slight toffee malt to it. And then it quickly dies down and you're left with this really strong piney flavour at the back end. And as I drink it, the bitterness is starting to linger. The bitterness is growing and it's lingering. It's becoming more of a prominent feature to this beer. At first, I didn't think it was going to be a particularly bitter one. But it's definitely growing. The bitterness is getting stronger on this one. It's piney, bitter, citrusy. Lovely thin mouthfeel. Very drinkable. Nicely carbonated. I like it. I like it. It's a good quality double IPA, that one. Again, St. Austell, they very rarely let you down. Very rarely let you down. And this one come directly from the brewery as well. I just feel it has a bit more of a kick to it. I like to think it's got a bit more of a kick to it anyway. Probably not, just my imagination running wild. But that's really nice. That's a really nice rounded double IPA. Big bitter, piney kick it to it at the back end. Excuse me. But it's really drinkable. Really nice thin body to it. Nicely carbonated. Nice bit of citrus kick to it. That's a very satisfying IPA. I'm enjoying that. I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, I could definitely drink a couple of them. Nice beer. 8 out of 10 for me. St. Austell's Big Job. A double IPA. 8 out of 10. I say I have seen it in Tesco's. I think I might have seen it in Morrison's as well. Not 100% sure. But yeah, I recommend going out and having a go on that if you like your big double IPAs. Because that's a nice one. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Till my next one. You take care.